As political negotiations continue in Khartoum on the formation of a new government, thousands of houses remain underwater.
That is my house. The water reached to this level. Every part inside the house is full of water. The house is full of water, more than mine, and there's also 2 houses. We're collapsed.
Fuel shortages, one of the causes for months of anti-government protests that toppled President Omar al-Bashir, have increased the challenge of draining flooded areas, as most pumps require fuel. With the political transition in progress, local aid organizations such as Nafeer are not sure of how and when state aid will become available.
Sadly, this happens every year, and that this is a problem of infrastructure, city planning and sanitation. Government intervention is still very slow, and that political turmoil has already affected the process, as no government has been formed yet. That also changes the situation.
Nafeer, which means collective or community aid, comprises volunteers who assess damages, collect water and medicine, and sometimes help evacuate victims from affected areas. Some victims say that as the country waits for its legislative body to be formed in the wake of the protests, the general sense of community in the country has increased.
The political change that occurred had resulted in social change. We've seen a more collaborative approach and an increase in younger volunteers as an alternative to our government. They have been opposing the regime, but they can fulfill the government's role in its absence. The youth have done great work in this phase of our history.
Floodwaters killed dozens and displaced hundreds of thousands in August. But as the new government solidifies and the rainy season comes to an end, residents are hopeful that the rebuilding process can begin. Esha, Sarai, VOA News, Khartoum.